top 5 Costa Rican coffee brands. Although there are several different coffee producing countries out there, they are none quite like Costa Rica. Costa Rica has been producing coffee since 1980s. But from the Arabica they do grow. They've come up more than 10 different varieties since then. The coffee trade has really exploded in Costa Rica. Ready to find out more? Let's take a look at the best Costa Rican coffee brands you have to try. At a glance, our top 5 Costa Rican coffee brands. The top Costa Rica coffee brands. Now that you got a clear idea of how to choose a good coffee bean, let's talk about the coffee itself. Here's a breakdown of the top 5 Costa Rican coffee brands to check out. Volcanica Coffee Costa Rican Pea Berry. Costa Rican Pea Berry from Volcanica Coffee is a medium roast coffee that doesn't have any bitterness in the aftertaste. If you're new to the world of coffee, this is an excellent pick. It's pretty easy to drink and has a sweet yet flavorful taste. What's particularly great about these beans is that they're all hand-picked. Hand-picking the beans means the manufacturers take extra care to only select the highest quality coffee beans. On top of that, Volcanica roasts grain every day, which guarantees that each bag is fresh. Considering you'll be ordering them all the way from Costa Rica, that's pretty important. Pros: they're hand-picked pea beans, so they have been thoroughly vetted for quality, consistent medium roast, so you get a well-balanced and neutral flavor, roasted and shipped on demand, so you know you're getting small batch quality. They're single origin, so you get a really pure cup of coffee. They're on the pricier side, so they won't work for someone on a budget. Cumbres del Poas Coffee, roasted by Fresh Roasted Coffee. You can find Cumbres del Poas as a whole bean, single serving or ground. These organic single origin beans come from a small family farm in Costa Rica. Now that's a bit of a double-edged sword. While the fact that they're small batch coffee means they're much higher quality, it also means that they can be hard to find. You may have to hunt around a bit to find these beans if you want to try them. In terms of flavor, this coffee has a nice fruity profile with hints of peach, cherry, and orange. Vibrant acidity with hints of citrus gives this cup character, which is why I personally love it. Pros: they have an excellent aroma, so they make for a super flavorful cup of coffee. They have a unique citrus taste, so they're great for those into craft coffee. They're single origin, so you get a real taste for the flavor of Costa Rica. Cons: it can be a bit of difficult to find, so you might have to do some hunting to buy them. Coffee Terrazú Coffee Bean Direct. This coffee comes from the well-known Terrazú region. In fact, Terrazú is actually home to a number of different coffee growers. Coffee Terrazú by Coffee Bean Direct, however, is one of the top Costa Rican coffee brands. The blend has a powerful aroma that smells of dark chocolate and grapefruit. In terms of the flavor, it has pretty mild acidity. Those who prefer lighter coffees will definitely enjoy this brew. Pros: it's super cheap, so it's great for those on a budget. It's a super dark roast, so if you enjoy dark coffee, this is a great pick. It's grown and proceeded at a high altitude, so it tastes fresher and less burnt than other coffees. Cons: it takes a while to package and ship, so it arrives less fresh than other brands. Tiagia Costa Rican Coffee. Not only are Tiagia Coffee's single origin Costa Rican beans affordable, but they also taste great. This is a medium roast coffee that's high in acidity and has a slightly fruity flavor. When you brew up the coffee, you'll find it's not too bitter and that it has hints of chocolate and caramel. The one downside to this brand is that the beans do not ship quickly. Almost 10 months can pass between roasting and receiving the beans. If you're in a pinch and need coffee fast, this probably isn't the way to go. Pros: it's super affordable, so it's ideal for those who don't want to spend a lot of money. It's a medium roast, so it works well with just about any brewing method you want to use. They're single origin beans, so you get a real taste of Costa Rican coffee. Cons: it makes a long time to shift, so it doesn't arrive very quickly. Cooper's Cask Wine Barrel Aged Costa Rican Coffee. Cooper's Cask Wine Barrel Aged Costa Rican coffee is unique thanks to the processing. The company, as you can guess from the name, ages its beans in wine barrels. They also honey process them, which adds a special sweetness and flavor to the beans. Combine that with a hint of wine in the beans and you've got a unique cup of coffee. This coffee has a light flavor of fruit, chocolate, and hints of honey. Although they're not the most affordable, they're definitely good quality. Coffee snobs may find it worthwhile to shell out on these tasty beans. Pros has a powerful aroma, so it makes for a super flavorful cup of coffee. It's proceed with honey, so it has a sweet complexity. The beans are single origin and micro batch, so they're super high quality. Aged in Cabernet Sauvignon wine barrels, so it has a unique flavor. Cons, it's a premium coffee, so it can be on the expensive side. Final thoughts. Even though there are quite a few great Costa Rican coffees out there, Volcanica Coffee Costa Rican Peaberry takes first place. That's because of the high quality roasting process and additional nutrients, plus it has a noticeable aroma that makes for an extra flavorful cup of coffee. Sure, it might be slightly on the pricey side, but when you compare its exceptional flavor to other Costa Rican brands out there, it's easy to see why this one comes out on top.